Hey guys, Andrew here with this week's video. I apologize that I've been kind of sporadic with my posting in the last couple of weeks. It's been like every other week instead of every week. I apologize for that. I've been doing a lot of client projects and on-site work here in Columbus, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to dedicate to editing video and things like that. In the meantime, I've got this awesome layer by layer breakdown for you of the Space Jam illustration. Like I mentioned before, it's for a gallery show. It's at Gallery 1988 out in California. The show just opened this past Friday. It's called 20 Years Later. It's movies that came out 20 years ago in 1996. If you guys are interested in that, or if you're in the area, go check it out. It's got some great work in it from what I've seen online so far. And if you're not in the LA area, check it out online like I did, and you can even get prints of your favorite stuff. I'll have a link down below, so check that out. I won't waste any more of your time talking, so I'll let you just get into the video and see just how I put this together. Hey guys, this is Andrew. This week, like I said, I'm going to do a layer by layer breakdown of the Space Jam illustration. So just really quickly, I have a ton of layers. This is not how you should do your files. It's a little confusing. I apologize for that. Ironically enough, I tend to only do this on my personal work because this piece was for a gallery show called 20 Years Later. It should be opening July 1st. I say this because I'm working on a client project right now and the layers are very organized. If you are messy, just make sure it's only with your personal work because your clients will not be happy with this type of file. I'm going to start at the bottom, and so I've got, like I said, I have all the line work on, so you can see that. I'm just going to kind of start at the bottom like I did in the last layer by layer breakdown, and so this is the first big layer, and this is just kind of some random shapes in the background. Like I said in the thumbnails video, I wanted to make this illustration inspired a lot by the illustrator Tristan Eden. I love how he has all these crazy shapes and patterns and illustrative elements just mixed into his work. He does a great job at overlapping things and just breaking like one big shape into a bunch of little shapes and then putting a ton of stuff inside those shapes. That's the first layer. The next layer, pretty similar. It's just another big shape layer. And if you notice, you'll start to see that this is the first layer that actually starts to impact the outlines. And then, let's see, here's another one where it's just a clipping mask, and it's just, I changed the color of this purple to be that for Taz. Then there's this one. This one, I just kind of put these lines in there, and then we get to the first like character shape layer. This is Bud, so I started with that basic shape, and then I did layer or clipping masks on top of it to change the color. So the first one was just a overall like one color tone change, and then we go to Daffy's shape. And you can see Daffy's shape was actually done in two different colors, but then I have a clipping mask over it to make it one solid color. See that? I'm actually gonna go ahead and change that. Go ahead and adjust that, make that all one color, and then more clipping masks to do the different parts of Daffy. So now it's his uniform, his eyes, another level to his uniform. Next we have the smoke shape. Start with that, and then the next one is another color change to that smoke background, and then another change for where the white overlaps it. This layer right here, you'll notice, is the clipping mask I use to kind of block out the shapes of the characters when they get overlapped by the smoke. And that's another thing that's very reminiscent of Tristan Eden's work, but instead of just doing a kind of one-for-one copy of his style, I didn't want, like with his style, he does a lot of different patterns inside of the different shapes, and for me, I just kind of changed the outline colors. I still tried to make it highly detailed and very busy, but I didn't want to go so close to his style that it looked exactly like it. And then next we have the background shape for most of Michael Jordan's like arms and legs and LeBron's arms and legs. And you'll see I just started out with this green color and I did it all on one layer, and that even includes part of Lola. There's the first one, and that one is just to kind of differentiate LeBron from Jordan, and then also to, it also follows the, I think it's the purple shape. Yeah, it follows the purple shape because you can see that line again where it cuts through there. And then the next layer is, this one is where I colored Lola, and then I also used it where the smoke overlapped LeBron's arm, because I felt like if I just completely overlapped his arm, you wouldn't get any sense of that. And then also this yellow pops nicely against this dark green. So this next layer is more just on Lola. You'll see that's like her shirt, and then her eyelids and eyes, and then that one is her actual eyes and teeth. And then we go all the way up to Bugs' shape. Again, it's just one solid color, and then I come in and do different areas on top of that using clipping masks. So you'll see that was the basketball, and then this layer on top of it is all the white on Bucks, so his uniform, his gloves, his eyes, his teeth, part of his face, and then this is his tongue and his ears. I wanted to make sure Bugs didn't stand out too much because right now Michael Jordan's the only one with that dark navy blue. So what I did was I used this purple color that I've had show up in a couple other places, like on Daffy and on LeBron, and I used it on Bugs. So it kind of pushes him back a little bit, and he's doesn't pop as much. Like I said, this illustration already has a lot going on in it, and I don't want to have too many things drawing as much attention as this navy blue. Next, we have the purple Monstar. I forget his name. I apologize. Somebody knows it. You can comment below. And then on top of that, I just did where the purple in the background overlaps him, because I felt like this kind of bled too much into his shape. It wasn't as interesting, so this kind of breaks it up a little bit more and really I think speaks back to Tristan Eaton's style where shapes overlap each other in foreground, background, middle ground, all that fun stuff. So there's that layer, and then the next one is just the teeth color and the eye on the purple Monstar. And then after him we have the red Monstar. He's that red color in one area, but then I did this to kind of break him up over here. And then there's his like mouth, and then next we have the eyes and the teeth. That is pretty much it for the Space Jam illustration. Oh, wait, one more thing. When you go to print something like this, it's important to make proofs of it and check it before you actually send it somewhere. Like I said, this piece was for a gallery show, so when I got it printed, I made sure to schedule a time with my printer, go in, check the prints. If you guys want to check them out, my printer I use for canvas prints is based in Indianapolis, and it's called RNG Unlimited. I'll have a link down below. They're super easy to work with. They can usually do really tight turnarounds. Check them out if you're interested in doing any prints. Like I said, they do a great job. That is pretty much it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something from this. Guess I'll continue to do these layer by layer breakdowns of finished pieces. I might start doing back catalogs of my work just because I don't always have something new that I can show you guys. Maybe I'll do a Reebok one next. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope that kind of showed you how to maybe build your files or maybe how not to build your files. Like I said, I do tend to be a little bit more organized when I do client work, but this was a personal piece for Gallery 1988. To stay on theme with Gallery 1988, I want to give a shout out this week to the book Kanye West Owes Me $300. It's written by one of the owners of Gallery 1988, Jensen Karp. He used to be a rapper, and I don't want to give too much away from the book, but it's really great. If you guys enjoy pop culture, comedy, and rap music, you're going to love the book. Check it out. You can find it at most bookstores, and also you can get the audiobook through iTunes or wherever. I listened to it while I was working on this illustration, and it made me laugh, and it really helped pass the time while I worked on it. He also wrote and performed a song with Mike Shinoda of Linkin Park, as well as a couple other guys. It's called Like Riding a Bike. If you guys want to check that song out, it's one of my favorites right now, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. You can find the link down below along with the book. Check those out, and as always, you guys can follow me on my social media channels, and those include Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Behance, and Periscope. You can always go to my website at schmandrewart.com. That is SCHMANDREW art.com. And you can find links to all of those social media channels at the very bottom, as well as a sign-up sheet for my MailChimp newsletter. If you guys want to check that out, I tend to put stuff in it that doesn't always make it into my YouTube videos. Don't forget, if you guys want to get any of the brushes and textures that I use in my work, go to my Gumroad account. The link is also below. And last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.